Such a fucking lady.
I'm already recorded, so I've been
no
ready.
Shade with it, no shade with it.
Oh no, you was giving all the shade, baby. So
When? What did I do?
I'm just saying. You said my energy won't giving that. You know what I mean?
It wasn't.
I knew as soon as I walked in here today what kind of stuff you was gonna be on.
Oh please!
I can always tell.
I was in a really good mood. I'm still in a really good mood.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got no issues.
But
No, my back hurt. But I've been saying that. My back hurt like a bitch.
why your back? You had a long walk today?
Yeah. If I'm working out, I just need me a little massage, a little goddamn visit to the chiro. Practice. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
You want a little of both.
Yeah. I need a little both. My body's so tight, tense.
Yeah, I need a real good massage. That's the only thing I can say that I need. Is a great massage.
Yeah.
So besides the massage, what else do you need right now? What's gonna make you feel good right now?
Some dick.
Okay, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
In so long.
Really?
So fucking long.
So you say you had dick, but it ain't been good dick.
Yeah.
Okay, that does make a difference. That makes a whole hell of a lot of a difference.
Yeah. And I thought it was gonna be good too. I was so excited. I was excited for that one, but it just didn't give what I thought it was gonna have gave. And I'm not fucking with it. I'll never do it again.
So you ready to go back to the drawing board?
I don't have a choice.
You don't sound ready.
That was the old dick that I had.
Okay. So you said the last dick you had, or that the one you're referencing?
The one I'm referencing,
Which
is the last dick I had,
Mm-hmm.
was some old dick. So I was like, oh yeah, this shit used to be good. I'm gonna go.
Let me see what this is gonna be like.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
And it was disappointing.
So fucking disappointing. I was like, ugh, my nigga, like, I could have fucking stayed at home.
It's one of the worst feelings.
Like, oh my goodness. It's like a fucking waste of time. How about you? What do you need?
A massage? My body hurt so bad. Like, so bad. But that's mainly because I've been working out every goddamn day. So my body hurts, and I've been working.
Same.
And I've been, like, momming. And so I just feel drained in general. So I'm ready for another vacation. I'm ready for a massage. I'm ready for all of that. I want all the good stuff.
I can't wait to go on me another vacation too. I just need the works.
I want to go on a relaxation though. Like I want to go have fun. I do want to do some turn up stuff this summer because it is a hot girl summer. But I also want to relax as well. Like I want to like go do stuff that I enjoy, like going to like fucking Stone Mountain and just like, you know what I'm saying, get in the pool, like walking around, like, you know what I'm saying, like just relaxing. I wanna
Yeah.
and not think, not send no emails back, not do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. So when you go on first dates, do you have like a list of questions or questions that you keep in it, like your Rolodex in the back of your mind when you?
No. I feel like a first, you can't go on a first date with intentions. Like for me, I don't have specific I don't have like a specific like list of like, oh, this, that, and the third. Oh, I plan on asking this. No, I don't have like stuff like that.
Me neither. I feel like conversation should just flow.
Exactly.
But you know that there are some people who are just like, I need to know this, that, and that. Like they want to move fast. They on a fast track and they just want it to like happen and they want to know.
So are you some people or you?
No. My mother would be like, well, what are you doing? I'd be like, girl, I don't know.
Okay, well, yeah, I might ask that. I might ask that on the first date. I might ask what he does for a living because that's, you know, a part of the, I guess, my list. But yeah, I go on a first date, and if I'm on a first date, I'm always like kind of like trying to feel like what the vibe is. Like if we're gonna have a good time. I can be honest, like most first dates that I went on, I felt pretty comfortable already with the person who talked a lot, or I met them on like on an app or something like that. So like we built a rapport. There's only a few first dates that I've went on and I've been like, this is awkward.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, But in general, most of the time, I'm pretty comfortable when I go on dates because I already know things that I want to ask you based upon prior conversations that we've had, right? And things that I haven't asked, and I thought, okay, once we get in person, I may be more comfortable to ask said question. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have like, you know, like
even when I get on first dates with people, whether we've built a rapport and like I feel comfortable, I'm still so awkward.
What's awkward? What's considered awkward on a first date to you?
Like, I like eye contact, right? But on the first date, I suck at it.
Oh, you be trying to like talk and be like,
yeah, just like, like I don't know, I'm so fucking awkward. But I also have social anxiety.
Okay.
And so like, now if I'm out and I'm with like my friends and stuff, I'm a social fucking butterfly because I my comfort blanket is there.
Yeah.
But if I'm just out with somebody and it's just us, I'm just like, oh shit.
Like what's next?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And I can talk my ass off. But if I'm not comfortable, like I cannot. I'm awkward. Yeah, until you get warmed up. I feel like if I'm having a drink, it depends, and that's why I'm like I have like certain things that I do want to do on like first dates, like some like having I don't mind going to dinner on a first date. Like, people feel like dinner is like too intimate now, but it's kind of like we don't have nothing to do but to talk to each other. That's it.
So if we don't establish dialogue, then I know that we're not gonna have regular dialogue, and I'm always looking for like banter when I'm on a date with somebody, like if we have the same sense of humor, or like if we both peeping the same things. Like I'm watching the scene, I'm like, you see them over there arguing in the corner, like that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for on a date. So I don't usually feel awkward unless there's no dialogue, and then I'm just like, or like I'm trying to carry, I hate having to carry a conversation and I'm asking the next question, or I'm like leading in, or you can't figure out like where to step in, or like when it's your time to shine.
Right. Or I hate when I know more about a person than they know about me because they're not can't catch a breath. And I'm just like, whew.
Oh, it's like talking too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now I'm just like,
okay. Like
I'm already tense.
Ooh, I don't think I've dated many guys like that.
I haven't dated many, but I've been
on dates.
Yeah, where it's just like
I've been on uncomfortable first dates, but like I don't know if it was like not really talking wise. It was like other things that they did that made me feel like this is not comfortable. Yeah. Okay, so what would you consider a successful first date? What does success in a first date look like to you?
As far as like what we would do or how it would go. Okay.
So when the date ends, you say, oh, this was successful, or down the line you say, oh, that was a successful first date, or like you think about it.
Okay, so boom, I'll tell you about one of my first successful first dates. So I met this guy on Hinge. This was a while ago, and we had talked back and forth on FaceTime a few times, and then he was finally like, well, I want to see you. And I was like, okay. I was like, so where we gonna go? Where you wanna take me? And so he was just like, he was a teacher, and so he was like, well, I gotta go to school in the morning, but it's this bar by my house, you could meet me here, we could whatever. And so we went there, and I waited for him to tell me, like, he was like there pulling up and getting out his car. So he pulled up, we got out, I walked behind because niggas be lying about their height. And so he said he was 6'4". I never believed him. And so I waited for him to get out of his car. He got out, he walked up, and I walked behind him. I was like, okay, cool, he's his height. We got in. Of course, when we was waiting for our table, it was a little awkward. It was just like, hey, nice to meet you. Finally, about time, whatever. By the time we sat down, we got our drink. Conversation was flowing. He knows how to hold a conversation, and so we had a great time. Neither of us was ready to go. We had a few drinks. It was such a good day. We learned things about each other, and like I liked it. It was fun. And when I left, I was just like, we shared a kiss.
So what made it successful? Like, was because it was good communication?
Yeah, we had.
Or we fucking led to something further? Like, what made it a success?
It was just like, we both felt like, damn, what made it a success was both of us, neither one of us was ready to end the date. Mm-hmm. And so I always feel like if neither one of us is ready to end the date, then it's a success. Mm-hmm. And so the conversation was good. Everything was good. It flowed. Once we sat down and started like really talking, it flowed, and I didn't feel like tense anymore. Like, oh my gosh, I'm on this date by myself. I don't have no friends. Like,
right.
I just felt comfortable, and he made me feel comfortable.
Okay.
So yeah, what
was what?
Do you remember your last first successful date?
I mean, I've had a lot of successful first dates, but I would say.
Or your favorite successful first date?
Okay, my favorite first date. I don't know if I have a favorite first date because I feel like I've had different dates that was like fun for like different reasons.
On the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm a dating ass bitch. Like, I've been on a lot of dates because, like, in order for me to, a requirement of mine is like we going on a date. So like, I've been on a lot of dates where I thought like some were like funner. I like dates when they're like interactive. So say we're doing say we're doing something. So boom, one day we went to go do spin art. So we did spin art, and that was fun because we both wanted to do that. That was
first
awkward.
date?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was awkward because like spin art is like I'm a perfectionist, so I'm like trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the work right, but he don't know how I operate. So it's kind of just like he just throwing paint, and I'm like, no,
right.
the paint first because the colors need to mesh
Right.
in my head. So it was kind of like learning each other, like how we think about, like when I was girls, I was like, oh, this nigga just don't give a fuck. Now you just going through the flow, you just going with the flow, just doing it, just having fun. If it's ugly, it's ugly. I'm like, no, we started over if it's ugly, you know. So we did spin art. That was fun because I like anything that's like active on a first date or like a date in general. I just like to do stuff. So boom, we did spin art. Then we went to one of my favorite restaurants. We had some tapas, and then we got lit. And it was an amazing date because he kept saying, "You want another one? You want another shot? You want a drink? You want another one?" He kept asking, "Yes, yes,
okay,
yes," and as well as, and then make this next one a double, and then triple this next one. Yeah, so that was a successful date because I had fun. We did something active. I got to drink. You weren't stingy. I didn't feel uncomfortable because we were both drinking, so convo was flowing. You were offering drinks without me feeling like, oh, can I get another drink? Like, is it gonna be like weird
or
something like that? So yeah.
Did you fuck him?
Oh no.
Okay. I mean, you know, drinks. When you say drinks was flowing, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know,
I'm trying to get you like wavy.
Technically, I went and met this bitch after. I lied to him and told him I was on my period.
Well, I knew that, but
and
they didn't know that.
I didn't. You said it. You didn't tell him that. I said technically. Technically, I went and met this bitch after, but I told him I was on my period, and I was like, "Oh, my period." He's like, he did offer me to go to his house. He did offer that.
Okay.
He's like, "Do you want to come over?" I'm like, "Oh no, I'm on my period." Blah blah blah. And then I met my friends and had some more drinks because I was like, I'm not about to like a first date. Like it wasn't.
Okay, but have you ever been on a first date and fucked?
What's going to sound crazy is I've had one night stands. I have never had one night first date fuck.
Okay.
I've never. Anytime that I'm dating somebody with potential to be in a relationship, it's always like we're going on a date, and I'm never like fucking you like right afterwards. Cause I'm like, I've never been like wooed on a first date. I was like, oh, I'm giving up pussy. I already came. I had to come in the gate planning to give up pussy. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I've met people out and fucking had one night stands that turned into relationships or longer situations. But I've never went on an actual date and then been like, all right, you getting pussy tonight.
Right.
No.
I have went on a first date and spent the night with somebody. Well, we didn't have sex, but we did cuddle and, you know.
Yeah.
And this was after the date. Like, we met on the date. The date was good. And then later on, I texted him like, "What you doing?" And he was like, "Whatever you doing." And I was like, "Okay, come over." And so he came over and
y'all cuddled.
Yeah, we cuddled. We didn't have sex that night. My period was really on.
Right.
In
Let's
real
stick
life.
with that just in case
No,
you're
no,
watching.
no, it was.
Sure. No. Okay, so would you ever go on a double date? Do you think double dates is a cool like first date?
I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it. Cause I think that we don't have to all be in conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that me and you need to sit on the same side and they need to sit on the same, like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever I'm going with can sit next to me and whoever you with can sit next to you. And we can have intimate conversations on opposite sides of the table.
You said,
And
well,
then
I'm going with, okay, so me and you on a date. How we sitting?
You and him can sit on one side of me.
Oh, no.
And we can have our own
No.
intimate conversations instead
wouldn't
of like
want
trying
that.
to be.
I would rather sit next to my friend and we sit across, the person I'm dating sit across me. I hate sharing a booth. I am not unless
I'm
we
not
got a
a
big
sharing
booth,
person
unless
either,
it's a
but-
big booth,
I'll just.
I don't want to sit on the same side as you and try to talk. Like, it just seemed like,
I know what you said.
yeah.
I'm not the same side
Then I
of
gotta-
the sitter,
now you-
but like if
now
we
you
were
really making
gonna-
eye contact. Come on, man. You want to do this? You want this? Like, no. Okay.
Because I be like this.
No, because then I still would engage. I like this because then me and my friend, if we both not feeling it, we can motherfucking
Right,
give each other a pinch
absolutely.
or
But
scratch.
also we
And
can
then-
do a little.
And I'm talking to him, I'm looking at him, and then you get what I'm saying, like, and then
I get
the person
that.
that you dating is further. I can't even see him because I'm looking here, and then you here, and then me and you like, yeah, let's go to the bathroom, like. So like,
I can understand that.
I don't mind
Either one works for me.
right. I wouldn't mind a double date as a first date because it's not.
I feel more comfortable.
It's not like a group date, so it's still intimate, but you can be comfortable and you can kind of build rapport at the whole table. And then like his friend better, y'all can swap. No,
Yeah.
then y'all can just swap at the end. Then y'all can just swap them out. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. And Taylor's dad, our first date was a double date.
Really? Was it? What? Well, never mind.
Yeah, our first date. I'm not sure. Yeah, our first date was a double date.
How
And-
was it?
I mean, it was cool that night. I mean, you know, things happened later on. I was just like, you know, his friend was an op, but you know,
Ooh, okay.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? His friend was an op ski, and I told him later on down the line, but I already felt that on the first date. I was just like, he gave me a little too much eye contact. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so when you on first dates,
Mhm.
like you said, you like to build a rapport with people before you get up there. So, is sex a topic that you have on a first date, or do you try to refrain from sex
No.
because it's a first date?
It's not even a refrain thing per se. It's more of like, once again, I have to go with the flow, but I just don't like talking about sex in general. Like, that's not my steez. Even in relationships, I don't like sexual innuendos. It doesn't sound childish to me. Like when like little sex talk, like I'm like, fill my cup halfway. You know, I'll be like, fill my cup all the way. Yeah, I got something that'll fill you up. It's
like stuff like that.
What are we talking about? Like, oh my God, chicken was juicy. I know something else that's juicy. What are we doing?
That's not the type of sex talk I'm talking about.
I don't like that. I'm just saying, I don't like any kind of like creepy, but I don't want to talk about, if we're on a first date, I don't want to talk about sex in general. Because I'm just like, what are we talking about sex for? Like, in what manner? Like, what's your favorite position? Like, what are you asking me that we need to know on the first date?
I'm just asking.
I'm asking you. This is what would be asked? Yeah, like,
I feel like what's your favorite position, or like
on your first date?
like what is your preference on, you know, like do you want to be fucked or do you want, I don't know.
Don't ask
I don't
me
know.
like
I've never had this sex talk on a first
Oh,
date.
okay. So
I don't know.
experience. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
No,
I just was asking if it's out of the question, like is that a thing for you?
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not opposed to talking about sex if it's asked tastefully. Like, for example, in your last relationship, what made the sex unsuccessful? What didn't you enjoy about your sex life? What did you want more of, like sexually, from your last partners that you didn't receive? Those kind of questions, I feel like are mature, and you're trying to get to learn me And it would have to have been like a couple shots in, and we looking at each other like, oh, okay,
Right.
yeah. And then now
Okay.
you want to learn my body.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You're trying to learn my body now, and now I may be intrigued to answer, but I still don't want to. What's your favorite position? I want you to learn to be asking me questions like, okay, so have you ever tried blah 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 blah? Were you touched hair before and liked it, or you know what I'm saying? I need maturity at all times. I don't want to do no goofy shit. I don't like goofy shit like at all. Like I'm not. I think my sense of humor is more like sarcasm, dark humor. I'm not goofy. Like I don't want to like. That's what she said. Like that's not funny to me. Like that's not my kind of humor. Like not even fucking remotely.
Now I am a goofy, right? But I'm not that type of goofy.
That's what she said.
I'm not. That's what he said. Type of
Goofy. Like yeah.
I'm not like a nigga say some funny shit. I'm like pause.
Like this.
I'm not that type of person. Like
the humor gotta
let's
be
crack jokes on each other, not no weird shit like
don't be weird. Like,
yeah, that's
you forcing a joke. Is this nothing worse than somebody making a joke and you don't laugh and then they go, oh, did you hear me? Yes, I heard you. I was trying to spare you the embarrassment. I heard you.
I was on the phone with a nigga today, and
with a man?
Yeah, the one who told me he was 5'11", but he really 5'2".
4'10".
Period. Because absolutely. He was like, yeah, my almond joy, and I'm like, almond joy.
He was like, almond. What's an almond? Like the candy bar?
And then he was like, you don't like that, my macadamia nut? And I was like, no, why are you calling me nuts?
Said you got a nut shaped head.
Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, I don't like stuff like that.
Macadamia nut?
I was like, not macadamia nut. He was like, you know, I'm gonna always say something to make you smile.
That didn't make me smile. Fucking 50 Cent ass nigga, you know my style. I say anything to make you smile. Y'all didn't smile.
He's blocked. We'll never make it on the first date. Because
he's 4'2". First of all, you shouldn't even got to knowing that he was 4'2" because of the macadamia nut.
Well, he was already
call you no macadamia nut. Don't you ever let nobody call you no macadamia fucking nut.
A macadamia nut.
Macadamia? Almond joy?
He thought that made me smile.
He thought that was cute.
Yeah, he did. He wanted a little ckin, and I was just like, not a almond joy. And a macadamia nut. Who am I?
But I know that the height thing was an issue. But when you're on a first date, what's something that you are immediately looking for?
Well, of course, height, because
I just said I knew that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I know. That's why I said, of course, because you said it already. You know.
And nicknames.
Nickname for sure. Because don't call me no fucking macadamia nut. Almond joy. What the fuck?
That's hilarity, honestly.
Some things that I look for on a first date. Someone who knows how to keep a conversation. Someone who pays attention to like body language and
read the room.
Like yeah, that's it. Remember that one first date I went on at Dave & Buster's like a couple months ago? That was the most uncomfortable first date.
Most uncomfortable?
He wanted to talk about sex and stuff like that.
And how was he doing the questions? How I was doing them?
Yeah.
Tell me something.
Okay, so this was like back in March, around my birthday time. And so I was like, he was asking me, you know, some regular questions like, oh, when's your birthday? Whatever. And I was like, oh, my birthday in like 2 weeks, on the 29th. He was like, yeah, if I'm around, at least you get some birthday dick. Nigga, I don't even know your name for real. What did you say it was?
We had Dave & Buster's. You talking about birthday dick? Come for yourself.
Birthday? Okay. I'm eating a chicken sandwich.
Come for yourself, so. Please.
Anyway, and so he just kept making those sexual innuendos.
See?
I forgot all about that until you see. You know what I'm saying? Brought that back up. And like, And like, okay, so he said he was 5'11". He was 5'11". And so I'm 5'9". He's not tall enough to stand behind me and put his arms around me.
Oh,
like,
he had to wrap around.
Yeah, like
wrap around.
Right. Or put his arm around me like that.
Saying.
And it's just like my
you're trying to little bro me and I'm the big bro.
But that's it. I'm not like, you can't do that to me.
You can't little bro me.
I'm not a short stuff, baby.
Yeah.
I'm a big girl.
Okay.
Treat me as such. Next. It just made me. It made me.
Listen. I ain't gonna fight you. I ain't gonna get too much
And
into
he
like.
kept asking if he could have a kiss.
And you begging for lips.
That's what he kept saying.
Let me get them
Let
lips.
me get them lips. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna drop my arms so hard. Let me get them lips. Now let me get them lips.
Oh, no. I kept saying no.
What's he like? What's he like? Like his bottom lip?
No, he was just like, y'all gonna give me them lips. It's like,
He's a predator.
I'm just like,
He was plotting on you the whole time. I'm glad you got a body there.
Oh my god.
She was in and out. I'm not gonna lie to Deja. At the times made me wrong, but this is how it felt. I was talking to Deja, it was like 7:59. She was like, yeah, I gotta be this day by 8:25. I'm like, you're not dressed, you in the car. I'm fine, I'll make it. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna shoot upstairs, get dressed. Okay, boom. So I turned the car right over there. It's like 8:45. She's like, I'm about 20 minutes late. Okay, cool. But by 9:30, she was like, woo, girl, I'm on my way back home. I was like, it's over. And she was like, yeah.
Absolutely.
She didn't even get around the hurricane.
Listen, because it's not too many times you're gonna try to wrap your arm around me and ask me for them lips.
For them lips.
Like, oh my goodness. And you know, we the same type of bitch when it comes to competition. And so I was ready to get in my competitive bag.
Sweating on the
Right,
on the
okay. Like, come on. I was so excited. And then
and all he think about was lips. He got 25 points on the card. And that's it. Because he wanted to be in the corner making out. What do you thought this was?
well, I got a David Busted shot glass and I'm very happy about that. It's my favorite color green.
Speaking of shots,
Woo!
we'll do these. And then we can slide to some girl chat.
Or street talk.
Street talk. Got it. Street talk.
Street talk.
Chill. And made a hookah la Casamigos. We all Casamigos this week, y'all.
Amen.
That's shut up.
Amen. Street talk. Let's talk about Rich the Kid and Tory Brinks. So allegedly, he got a young lady pregnant and he was paying her hush money to not come to the blogs with the news about the baby. And he missed a $35,000 payment and she was like, oh, you late on your payment? To the blogs we go. And so she went to the blogs and she told the blogs that she has a baby by him. And of course, you know, Tory wasn't like on social media going crazy about it, but you know, they weren't together after that. And so then yesterday he wrote this long public apology to her, like, you know, I'm apologizing in public because I embarrassed you in public. I love you. I want my family back. They're engaged. They have a kid together, and he wants his family back. And so on the blogs today, there was a video of them at an event that she was DJing, and she was like giving a little twerk. It looked a little uncomfortable, a little awkward, but you know, nonetheless,
Like, I'm just having fun.
yeah.
You know a lot.
Yeah, nonetheless, they were together. However, she got on the internet and was like, whoa, guys, just because we're cool doesn't mean we're together. Watch your mouth.
It's co-parenting.
Yeah, that's it. How you feel about it?
I just have one question. What was the total payment? Because he missed a $35,000.
Yeah, see, I don't know
what
what
the total
lump
of
sum. Yeah.
So I'm thinking if you break 35 up,
All they
and 35
mentioned in the blog was that 35.
I'm thinking if it might have been 100,000.
Yeah.
So you pay me 100,000 to stay quiet to not post online, but I'm still having a baby and I can still put you on child support. So like, she won.
Yeah.
That's
Period.
my thing.
Tokyo Styles got his feet done.
Baby, everything not for the internet.
Cause
Oh my
that's gonna
god.
stay off the internet.
Pit dogs go
they,
holler. They was hollering.
maybe once they healed, you could have been like, ooh, got my feet done, type shit. But like, I don't need to see them before, cause them toenails, baby, they was poor.
It was the toenails, it was the corns. It's like this man had size 14 feet and been stuffing his feet into size 10 Louboutins, and he knew the fuck not.
That's why he ain't
Trying to be one of the girls.
Okay.
If you're gonna be one of the girls, you need to go ahead and get them shoes custom made, baby, and stop stuffing your feet inside the side that you know they got in the store. Not the standard size. What's it called? The sample size. You're not a sample size girl with those feet. Your body might be though, cause she's snatched.
Okay, period.
Your body might be, but your feet, tis not. Miss Ma'ams.
Funky Dineva. Did you see them feet?
I see. And he shall not either.
Okay.
Funky Dineva. Who is that? Claudia Jordan. I remember Claudia Jordan feet. Or it's somebody else famous. Was it Megan Thee Stallion feet? He didn't tag her, but we see
got
her.
them feet too. Them dogs is long.
If my feet was toe up and I had money, the first thing I'd be
get them
hammering and chiseling down at my corns.
Okay.
I mean chiseling down at the corns.
Yeah.
Gross.
Jasmine feet off.
Who's Jasmine, huh?
Jasmine from Married at First Sight. That's why.
Her feet weren't that bad. They was corned up, but at least she had a big toenail.
She did have a big toenail. I just think also.
Why would he post those?
Yeah, you're right. Some things don't belong on the internet. That's definitely one.
Those was bad.
Yeah, Shaq feet look better than that.
They did. And Shaq feet is disgusting.
They are.
If you got paid $100,000 Tokyo Styles toes, would you? For 100,000?
Yeah, maybe.
Did he wash them first?
Right.
Were they washed toes? Can we discuss that with the toes washed?
If it's just a big toe, one big toe?
Now, if they were washed, we might have something to talk about. Like if I can just scrub them down myself, you just gotta close your eyes.
Yeah, that's it.
You've had worse in your mouth, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Ain't no telling. No telling. Omari Hardwick's fine ass brother. You know, the whole time I knew he had a brother, but I thought they were twins. I didn't realize that was his little brother.
It could be a glitch in the Matrix.
Could be a glitch in the Matrix. Because I definitely thought they was twins. But that man is fine. But the internet is going crazy. I saw somebody tweet and say, if Omari don't want to come back to power, let his brother come back and act like because you know Tasha be sleeping around and what have you. And they say she's and so it was like, well, let him be Tariq's real dad.
First of all, there is no real dad because they're just trying to make a thing about Tasha sleeping with Kanan, which has never came out or have been proven. That is a power myth. And I won't stand for it. And what I also won't stand for is the slander of another black woman when Angela was fucking a married man and y'all be motherfucking putting that bitch on the pedestal. That's what we won't do.
Okay? A married man with children at home. Ask him what his dad was. Okay?
And that's why Tariq acted how he acted.
Period. The internet is also going crazy over Black China getting her doctorate from the Bible's college.
Let me go back one time.
Okay.
So, Power, what you think about the leaked episodes? Because I didn't watch them. I know you haven't either. Have you seen any clips of them? I seen like one clip.
Like I've seen a clip, but do I remember what it was? Maybe if you said something, I might.
Well, no, I haven't seen it. I only seen like one piece of clip because I'm like, I don't have the, first of all, I don't have the time or the energy to be surfing the internet looking for leaked videos. I just don't have that. Like
the one clip that I seen was about Effie saying about Kane telling Effie that Tariq set her up and asking her what she was going to do about it, or not Effie. What's his name? Yeah. Okay. So wait, it was Diana was saying that Kane was telling Diana that Tariq set her up. Asking her what she was going to do about it.
But Tariq didn't set Diana up.
Right. But Diana said, Sax. I keep fucking up. The fucking clip said Sax told Diana that Tariq set her up and it was asking what she was going to do about it.
Oh, but that was on the that was the last episode. Boy, that was the last episode.
Oh, so
because Sax is dead.
Okay, but that don't mean he couldn't have told her that.
But he told, no, but I know he told her that, but she already knew that it wasn't that.
Oh, okay, so then, yeah, that wasn't a new clip that I seen.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Scratch everything I said.
But no, I'm just like, people are like, I haven't even listened to nothing that was talking about it. I ain't watched no clips. I ain't watched no videos. I ain't watched none of the Facebooks. So I'm just like, I want to watch it. I'm not like, I don't care. Now, if I had it readily available, would I watch it? Probably.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not searching for it. I'm not clicking links for it. I'm not hooking my computer up, streaming my phone. I'm not doing all of that. I see that shit when I see that shit. But
fucking virus and shit on my phone.
I don't think it's a coincidence that every season at the end, the power episodes get leaked.
Yeah.
This happened last season.
And I thought he was trying to fucking get out of.
Remember he said that like 3 seasons in a row.
Yeah, but
3 seasons in a row.
Stars,
is
stars,
stars. He'd be like, I think it's fake though. This like 50 knows how to draw in people attention and get people watching and tuning in and making sure he has the highest ratings. He does this all the time. There's no way he's leaving Stars for 4 years and has not left yet.
I feel like it's like what is I trying to say? Because we haven't seen any Kanan clips yet. I haven't seen any previews for the season. So he gotta distract us. It's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
So because we're the clips, we don't know what's to come on the season.
Yeah, it's coming.
I feel like we usually know like, oh shit, it's about that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? They usually start putting out commercials.
Right now?
It's only 2 episodes left. And so usually when one season in the next week the new.
But what if Tommy is coming on before Kanan?
Well, we wouldn't know because usually,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Think it's happening.
Yeah, somebody gotta distract us from something because usually we know. All right, well, shit, Power about to end, so we know Tommy about to come on.
I don't think 50's leaving Stars. I don't think these shows are leaving Stars.
I think
it's all fluff and propaganda. And right now, first of all, they're on a writer's strike, so even if something was coming out, we don't know, we wouldn't know, so who knows. But go ahead, ask me to talk about those leaked episodes, because I forgot that didn't even happen, even though it does every year.
Right. Yeah. Black China getting her doctorate from the Bible College. So the internet was in a frenzy about it because they feel like, you know, people go to school, people pay all this money to go to school to get this education. They sacrifice time, energy, money, and all of these things for their education to get these degrees. And somehow these celebrities get honorary degrees and they haven't worked hard for it at all. A college just selects them and says, you know, here you are, your honorary doctorate, your honorary sorority, fraternity, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, they get mad at the person, but why not be mad at the school? They chose these people. I don't think they submit these applications to become an honorary anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These people just
Right. So the definition of an honorary degree is an academic degree for which a university or other degree awarding institutions have waived the usual requirements. So pretty much, you are not required to do what it usually takes to earn this. But the key word is your doctorate that you earned, baby, for those 8 years that you was in school, 10, 12, how long it took you, is not comparable to somebody's honorary.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it still says honorary. We still know you know nothing.
It's less than a certificate.
We know you know nothing. Right. Listen, we honored you with this because we fuck with you. And we gave this to you. So there's no reason for you to feel shaded or slighted by something that has nothing to do with what you worked for.
Right.
I don't care. Like, there's no way, if her honorary doctorate is not going to get her the same job you can get with your doctorate that you earned. So, don't lose no sleep.
She's not even going to try and go get another.
Wolves don't cry with sheep.
Okay. But that lady not trying to go get no, it's a Bible. I don't think she's trying to go to be a priest or anything.
I don't know, they milking this Jesus stuff right now. And I'm just saying in a sense of, listen, that came out, what I'm saying is like, come on. okay, everybody's all into church now. I just find it like convenient is all. It's very convenient.
Absolutely. You know, if they're saying BBLs are going out of style, and a lot of the people who are finding Jesus are the BBL bandits. And
so you say it's all correlated. The BBLs on a decline.
Yeah.
And Bible on the incline.
The natural bodies coming back in style.
Okay.
So they say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, the BBL bandits, they gotta find a new lane.
And it's the Bible. The Bible bandits.
Hey, they Bible bandits now.
Big Bible bandits.
BBL bandits, the Bible bandits. Hey, baby.
Do your thing.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for you. Everybody gotta find their niche. So yeah. I did not listen to the Gabrielle Union interview. So
Did not either.
okay. So I can only go off clips, and either way it goes, I'm not going 50-50 in household with man. That's just me.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm just thinking because I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm hoping Gabrielle Union is wise enough to be talking about going 50-50 spiritually.
Oh, no. She said bills. I saw that part.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish. Okay. So, I'm hoping that Gabrielle Union is smart enough to be going 50-50 spiritually. So now when she says she is splitting bills and they're both taking care of households, what I'm hoping she's saying is both of them pay something. And I'm thinking there's no way. I'm not convinced. I don't care what she says. Gabrielle Union is not convincing me that if their mortgage is $10,000, they both spending $5,000. She don't have me convinced in that way. She don't have me convinced in that way. Now, when she says she paying bills, Gabrielle Union may be paying the light bill. They may be in her name. That's you know what I'm saying? She may the gardener. She paying for the chef to come every week and the nanny. You get what I'm saying? So when she's talking about splitting bills, those are the bills she's splitting. She don't need directly back down the middle. Now I don't know what she said, but there's no way that I can believe that Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, maybe all their money is going into.
I just saw
if all their money is going into one joint, is going into a big joint account, and that's the account that they use to pay their bills, then maybe that's splitting in a sense. But like his money is still more coming in. You get what I'm saying? Like. I don't really think it's split in the way we think of it because we don't have the kind of money they have.
Right.
I just think it's illogical to think that both of them sit down when the bills are due and they probably pay their own bills. They got accountants and all kind of shit. There's no way that you're telling me when rent is due, they both just like, okay, here's your you got your $5. Oh, Gabby, you short this month. I'm gonna need that $100 back. I don't need that $100 back next month because I seen you was short. Like
you don't think it's happening like that?
She not. Come on, Dwayne Wade not acting like Lil Ray Ray. He left Chicago. There's no way that he's still in Chicago. Niggas are the most giving. So you're not gonna tell me this nigga from Chicago is making this bitch split bills.
Right.
I'm not believing it.
Well, that's what the streets been talking about. So.
And the streets been talking about that one.
They have.
They not letting up on Gabby, but
yeah.
I'm gonna give her some grace because she was the first one talking about reciprocation. And like if her man eat her ass, she would do the same thing, and everybody was saying ew then. And now everybody on their knees licking mud. I'm just saying. Because when Gabby said that thing about reciprocation like 4 years ago, everybody was looking like, you doing what? He do what? You gonna do it back? Ew.
I was never against it.
Ew. So. And we not against her now. So the masses, yeah.
I ain't splitting bills, but I've done it and won't do it again.
Yeah, I think we've all played that game, and I ain't playing that game no more. Me helping out and me divvying literally like, hey, it's the third, make sure you send your money for the light bill. I'm not doing that. First of all, that's too much. No, don't do that. Don't play with me like that. Not doing it. And that's all?
That's it. That's all they had to say.
Okay, so now I don't know if Gabby goes out with her friends and she splits the check as well, but
sorry.
No, it's okay. I just don't have to be old. There we go. I don't know if she goes out with her friends and she splits the check. But what do you think when you're dating somebody or on a date? What do you think your perception of like? What do you think their perception of you is? And then like if they see you, if they go on a group date with you and your friends, is your energy different? Are you different on like single days by yourself? And are you different like with your friends? Like how do you differ? Like how do you act towards your man alone and like separately?
I think that I'm being real fucking honest because I hear this often.
Mm-hmm.
I'm way more. I said it earlier. I'm way more outgoing when I'm with my friends and I'm out on a date when I am, and it's just me and you. And until we get to like the point where it's just like, you know, all the guards down and we just like super comfortable. On that first date, you probably would say that I am a little more reserved than if we were out with my friends.
So your representative is reserved.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that always, the hair throws people off. Cause they see red hair and they just like, oh yeah, this bitch about to be out there with the shits. And then I be like, no, why would you think that? And then I get with my friends and I'm like, I'm with the shit. And then it's just like, I thought you just said, but it was just us. You know what I'm saying? It won't. The game. You know what I'm saying?
So which one is yourself you would say?
Oh, absolutely when I'm with my friends. For sure. Yeah. I don't think that unless when we first meet, my energy is already like, you know what I'm saying? That person doesn't come out. I hate for people to get that perception of me, the hair, because the hair does throw them off. So it's always just like, oh, this bitch.
What perception is that?
It's just like, she going. And by what I mean going like, oh, it's about to be easy. I already know. And it's just like, no, it's not that. Even when I'm with my friends, no, it's not that. Am I a little more outgoing, a little more turned with my friend? Yeah. But it's never gonna give, oh, she going. But just off, if you going off pictures that you saw me on a dating site or anything like that, then if you're looking at my hair,
so your red
and my
hair
features,
is what you think makes people judge you on dates.
My red hair and my lips. Because those are always the two main things that people point out. Oh, I love that red hair. I know you trouble. Them lips. And it's just like, yeah, I already know what you're thinking. Ha ha ha. Block. Like, you know?
Right.
Like, yeah, yes. I've grown up with these fucking soup coolers. I know they fucking big. You don't gotta fucking tell me all the fucking like.
Remind me, keep bringing it up.
Like, please don't. So I hate that. Definitely one of the things that I hate. Do you think that you are on dates, in relationships in general, like a people pleaser or like a taker? I would say, okay, I'm gonna answer first, so then I give you cause I don't know how to explain it, so I'll give you.
I get what you're saying.
An example.
I get what you're saying. I kind of get what you're saying.
Okay, so then go ahead.
In general, I think people pleaser. Okay, so first of all, first dates. Since we're talking about first dates, I always want somebody to feel comfortable. So in those situations, I am a people pleaser because I don't like conflict in general. Right. So like my people pleasing comes out in ways that wouldn't necessarily originally identify as people pleasing. Like, if that makes sense. So like if you have a blanket definition of what people pleasing is, I don't fit those character traits. But because I want to avoid conflict, I become a people pleaser, even though that's not generally who I am at the core, if that makes sense. So like if I'm on a date with somebody and I'm uncomfortable, I might not say it, or things are happening, I might say it, but like not in a way that's like very like forceful, or if I don't want something to happen. Like I've been on a lot of dates where I was uncomfortable and I didn't like outwardly like just get up and leave, or like I was kind of just like,
yeah,
let me just like
to
get through this.
Yeah.
So I think it all depends like on a situation, because in my every day-to-day life, I'm gonna do things that aren't beneficial to me, because I feel like that's life in like having any kind of relationship, like whether it's a friendship or somebody you're dating. You're gonna have to do things that you don't want to do, because like that's, I mean, you be alone you could be alone if you don't want to go out your way with people and then do everything that you want to do. But I don't intentionally try to please people in the sense of like, I'm doing this to make you feel comfortable, or I'm doing this because I feel like I'm gonna get rewarded from you, or like there's never any like driving force for me to want to like particularly please you, like, but unless there's conflict, I'm always trying to avoid conflict. Only in issues when there's conflict, I feel like I start people pleasing, because I'm just like, it's gonna end up into a conflict. Let me try to get out of this like the best way possible, because I know I'm either here or I'm here.
Yeah.
But in everyday life, I don't think I'm people pleasing, but I'm not particularly like taking, like in a sense of I would get what I want first. I feel like I'm like in between, because I'm always willing to compromise, but you gotta be willing to compromise with me. I am moldable for people who I feel like are moldable for me.
Yeah. Okay, I can agree. For me, I think that in general I'm a people pleaser. So it's just a natural thing. At times, I do know how to put my foot down. I do know how to say no, but sometimes it does take me a minute to get to that point of people pleasing. But on the first date, I'm just kind of like very stealth, very like.
I think I'm more pleasing in the beginning than I am like later on. Like I start off people pleasing, and then I become more of like, now you got me fucked up, because I've done too much pleasing, and now it's to the point where you expect too much from me, and I'm like, whoa, that was never on the fucking table.
Yeah.
I was just like making you comfortable. Yeah. Now you feel like this is a status quo. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like once I like you, then I'm way too pleasing. I'm gonna give it. However, these days I'm into taking. Give it. I
think everybody's into taking though. People just don't want to say it, and they do it in different ways.
Absolutely.
People think because they subtly take from you, or because they steal your energy, they're not taking. Like you can be mentally taken from somebody spiritually. I'm around you and you're sucking the life out of me, like all the joy that I have, because you're a negative fucking Nancy.
Yes.
And you're draining me. Your energy is you're depleting me. And you're not physically doing anything to me. You're not doing anything. Exactly. You're not feeding my soul. Not only are you not feeding me, you're constantly asking for or needing me to, or wanting me to adjust, or trying to like your energy. Some people, what I've learned, and like in dating, honestly, I feel like on first dates, I think a lot of times we miss the initial red flags, because like you go on a first date and it can be okay, and you go on another date and you be like, oh okay, but a lot of times I'm trying to tell you, like I really feel like people that's supposed to be in your life, the energy feels different. Like even if it doesn't last, right? But like you feel it's not like, I don't mean like a butterfly, like stupid spark, like when you're infatuated. Because I've seen men that I thought was beautiful, and after a while I'm like, hell no. After one day. So I don't mean like that kind of. I mean like energy, like on a cellular level, like we think the same and move the same. So like crazy boy from apartment 4. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about you. It's not an apartment, but you know what I'm saying. Crazy boy from apartment 4. Y'all have I think y'all have like a, even though that doesn't mean it's your person. That just means some people just have like a y'all operate on the same wavelength. Yeah. And you can feel that kind of energy, and it's peaceful. Even when y'all going through chaos, y'all still can find like a balance, because y'all are both the same kind of person. Yeah. So like a lot of times when you're on dates, you can feel that off rip that y'all might not be, and you be like, okay, well he's fun, no, we had a good time, but then you get into the relationship, you be like, ooh, okay, wait,
like, and then you could just nitpick,
and then you
all
start
things.
picking it and picking it, but you knew that, and you felt that little like that wasn't.
But it was fun.
But it was fun and it felt good and it felt right, and then now you in love and you like, wait, you hear our waves, look about your wave doing this, mine's doing, like we're not even nowhere near each other. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you're dating, when you're going on a first date, it's not even just a first date, like in the beginning, y'all like pay attention to like energy, like and how like your soul feels, not just like your outward mental. Like I think a lot of things about weeding out what a successful relationship is going to be is based upon like you gotta really feel that shit. Like I think you really gotta know yourself first. So one is like knowing yourself, knowing what you need, protecting yourself, but also feeling and like being and living in the moment of like everything. Yeah.
So something that I will start asking, or maybe not something, but a few things that I know that I will start asking on first dates is, how are you mentally? Do you believe in monogamy? And how important is family? And those things, because I'm at a stage in life.
So those are your list.
But now I didn't have a list until now.
Right.
But I'm going to start asking those questions because right now I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not. That's not where I am mentally. Is ready for a relationship.
Sounds good.
Right. So, but once I do get back into that space where I am ready, those are 3 of the top questions that I'm going to ask, because a person will tell you what you want to know in that moment, but they could not be completely honest, especially when it comes to like monogamy. Because they'll tell you like, yeah, I can see myself with one person for the rest of my life, but
they couldn't.
And
they never had, they never tried, and they never will.
But
you telling me that,
right? And you could feel like that for the future, but right now you know that you don't see yourself being monogamous. So why would you
being monogamous to me,
or to me? Right.
Be honest.
Right.
To me,
because that don't mean
you can want that all you want.
Right. But maybe I'm just not that person
for you.
And that's okay. And either I can accept that and we could be fuck buddies and keep it, you know what I'm saying, cute. Or I could be like, oh, well, that's just not my, you know what I'm saying, I enjoy my night. No, I won't. I was about to say I'll go Dutch, but I'm lying. You're still gonna pay for the bill.
Duh.
Right. And we could just, you know what I'm saying, call it cute. Whatever.
Cannot compute.
Right. I couldn't even say it. Didn't even get it out. Right.
What is wrong with you?
I think that asking somebody where they are mentally goes hand in hand with the monogamy thing. Just because, like, mentally you might think you want to be monogamous, but physically you know you don't want to just fuck one person right now. Also, when it comes to mental, you could be going through something and you just using going on dates as a suppressant to what you're going through. And so like I
really don't want to be here. You're killing time, you blocking out, you stressed out about other shit, you got other shit going on, but now you're going on dates just to go on dates.
Right. And it's just like, you remember that TikTok with the person was like, I'm going on dates. Literally, that's me.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
But also, I'm tired of sitting in the crib by myself, so it's just like, now I'm here wasting both our times, but it's the drink and a free meal.
You know, I think after we reach a certain, and I'm just gonna honestly say age, because you know when you're in your 20s, I would recommend like dating around and going on dates and getting to know people and doing like fun stuff, and like it's really about that's when you're really discovering yourself, right? But when you get to a certain point, if we're being honest, before you even get to that first date, unless you're matched up with somebody and your friend say I know a guy, and you're like, okay, bet I'm gonna go. It is our job, honestly, like when you say you don't ask to do our due diligence, to get to know the person before we even get to the first date, to be like, is this even worth the first date? Because sometimes I've been on first dates with people, I went on one first date, and before I went on that date, I knew he was gonna be a creep, and he was creepier than what I thought he was. You get what I'm saying? like in a sense of like, I'll get into that in a second, but we need to do a better job of weeding out the riffraff before we even waste our time.
Like
because
someone.
yes, because I've seen so many TikToks and videos of women who are in their upper 20s, 30s, 40s talking about, oh, dating in this city. Here's my first date experience. Here's my horror stories. Blah 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 blah. At some point, where do you say I missed red flags and I should have never been on that date?
Right.
Because
there had to be a dialogue, unless it was a
we're not asking the right questions. You get what I'm saying? Or we're not asking questions at all. Like, we know nothing about these people. We're just asking them fluff.
Yeah.
To like, and I know I'm not a fluff ass. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I met somebody on like an online site, we was sending books to each other. Books. Like, and by the time I met them, I was comfortable.
Right.
Like, it wasn't weird. Like, we had a great time, or even if it didn't last, it was still a successful date. To me, a successful date isn't about the trajectory of the relationship and like where it goes. It's more so about like what you got out of that date. Like, was it fun? Did everybody leave satisfied? Did nobody feel violated? You get what I'm saying? Like, even if y'all agree, because you can go on a first date and be like, okay, we're not for each other, but damn, we had a good time, but we could probably be friends. Mm-hmm. And that to me is still a success because it wasn't a failure. You get what I'm saying? And I just think a lot of times we need to do a better job at vetting these men and asking better questions before we get to the point where we're sitting online doing our makeup and then getting ready with me telling somebody about how your date was a failure and you should have never been on that date in the first place because you and that man were not compatible.
I had an experience like that. We met on a dating app, and we were communicating back and forth. We talked about everything, whatever, and then we hung out, and then we realized that, you know, we are better as friends. Mm-hmm. And so now we're friends, and I was talking about him earlier with you. Mm-hmm. And so, you know what I'm saying? That's what our relationship is.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this man.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
What?
Look,
right.
We're friends-ish.
Yeah.
Friends is. Ain't nothing wrong with friends-ish.
Right. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know he's not leading me on and I'm not leading him on.
Right.
We know where we stand with each other, mm-hmm. and we know what it is.
Yeah.
And nobody's confused. There was no, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship, but I fuck with you, like whatever. It was nothing like that. It was just like, I don't want to be in a relationship, but I fuck with you. I think you're cool, and I think we'd just be good as friends. And it was just like, oh, okay, well, you know what? Respect.
Yeah.
Let's be friends. You need a haircut? I'll braid your hair. You want to get high? You want to smoke a blunt? Like, you know, let's have a good time, and that's fun. And so our relationship is just that, and no one feels
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Right. And I like that for us.
Yeah. And we are back with Vibes or No. And y'all, the question for this week for Vibes or No was, is the movies a good first date? You want to take a little slide to the movies, get to know her, or can you get to know her in the movies?
How do you get to know?
And with 70% of the votes, the results are in. And what do you think it is?
Hopefully, it's at least it should be 100% nah. That
wait. I just said with 70% of the votes.
Oh, it is.
What you think it is?
Nah.
And she is correct. Or no, it's not a vibe. Okay. Going to the movies on a first date is not a vibe. Ain't nobody trying to do that. We grown folks. We trying to get to know each other.
First of all, ain't no sleepy bitch. So I will fall asleep.
Okay, I done fell asleep on many of movies in the movie theater. Okay, we was not on first dates, and he was like, "Come on, baby, just go home." And I'm like, "You right?
Yes, you right about it."
I've been seeing.
I'm going to sleep.
I had somebody let me sleep through a movie before, but his mom was there with us, so I guess that was fun. Anywho, let's read some of you guys' answers to our poll. We got one person that says, I'd rather our first date to consist of communication, not us being silent for 2 hours. Big facts. And that's honestly what the rest of y'all said for the most part. Like, we want to talk. Nobody about to sit here and be quiet for 2 hours. How are we going to get to know each other? We got the purpose of a date is to get to know each other. Can't do that in the movies. Movie after or before some kind of food spot, hell yeah. But movies only, nah. We can't get to know each other that way. You can't get to know them on that type of date. No real communication. How can I get to know each other watching a movie? Everybody's literally saying the same thing. It's absurd. Yeah. Someone's also said, if I don't want to be seen with you, but or get to know you, but I want to kick it. We also have because you can have a conversation. Same thing. First date should be looking at each other, not sitting in a dark room. How to pick your brain if we're not talking. It's all the same thing. Yeah. You can't get to know somebody or develop any kind of rapport in a movie theater not talking. Now, and I'm not influencing your children because your children should not be watching this podcast. If you are in middle school, the movies may be a good first date.
You know.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone, okay? Or maybe 1 bird, 2 stones. Who knows? Whatever. How you gonna do it? But yeah, and that's it. It's not a vibe. It's not a vibe for adults. Adults should not be at the movies on the first date. Like, not even to me. I'm not even gonna be a real. Even not even like. I don't even want that as an after. What am I going to get laid with you for and go to movies? You're not my man. Like, I don't want to live with you in the movies. Like, you're not my man.
We can go to the movies. I'm okay with it.
Like, even if we're going to, I don't care if we go into an IMAX, if we go into Philips, I don't care about none of that. We going to eat. I still don't want to be having no relationship. Like, oh yeah. But yes, a comedy show. I will say a comedy show is a good first date because you can get to know sense of humor, and like that is a show. You can go to shows, y'all, that are interactive, wilding out. You know, something where you can interact and then go get a drink afterwards and talk about it. And be like, oh girl, that was crazy. I was after that. That was my favorite joke. You can do that in the movies, but the movies are so like loud. You can't silence. Yeah, you're not supposed to be talking. What they say, silence your phone. The movie has started. Silence crying babies. All this they're starting in the beginning, but they be like silence the baby, silence the phone, silence your voices. You will be put out. Yeah. Should we get this? Oh, let's wrap it up. So y'all, the moral of the story is on the first date, ask questions. Ask questions before you even get to the date. Really develop a rapport so you are comfortable. Don't go to dark rooms with strange men on first date. It's just that simple. Really. Okay, also let me clear this up because I did tell y'all earlier that my mom would be like, well, what he doing? I'd be like, oh girl, I don't know. In my 20s, as a 30-year-old, these days, yes, that's probably one of the first questions I asked. So yeah, just let me clear that up. that was your PSA? What's your synopsis for the episode? My synopsis is ask questions. If you see red flags, believe them. They are not yellow, baby. They're not orange. Run for the hills. Red. And yes, run for the hills. But baby, before the hills can come out, please, because then you're gonna be clawing. Okay. And scraping up, and then you can't get out, and then you're stuck in a sand pit, and you're melting. You're in a sinkhole. Don't do that. Get out fast. Get out fast. Don't let that first date lead to you being with this man for 17 years and you being miserable. Unhappy. Yeah. So the girls, should the girls chat? The girls got anything to chat about? I did tell them next week, like 2 weeks ago. You did? Okay, let's chat. Girl chat. What are you guys chatting about this week? No, y'all like that? No, because it was fake. They don't know that though. It's like, okay, bitch. You tried it, but okay. A reach. Anyway, what the girls chatting about? College, have y'all started watching that? Is this TV chat or your life chat? Because girl chat is supposed to be about you. Well, this is me. I'm watching it. Okay, go ahead. Anyway, I've been watching College Hill, and I don't know. At this point, I just think Ray J want to be on TV, but personal opinion. Also, like I said, they probably got him EP into something because he keeps showing up and doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sleeping. Nothing. Drinking. Turn it up. I've just been, you know what I'm saying, kicking it at the house or whatever. I do, like you said earlier, how you've been going to the gym every day. I do try to go to the gym at least 4 times a week, 5 if it's a good week. And these last 2 weeks have been 5 dayers.
And so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere around the corner, I'm trying to get right. I want to be at all the pool parties, all the day parties, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what I'm chatting about. Work. I've been working. I was supposed to go. So my grandfather was supposed to have like a birthday party for his 80th birthday. He's not having that. But I am trying to figure out my way to Colorado. So if y'all know, you know what I'm saying, so y'all want to plug me in way out there, then plug a girl in. But yeah, I need to go out there. I need to see him. I'm trying to do that this summer, but I've been working my ass off. Like, motherfuckers is booking catering, y'all. And y'all know I'm trying to stop doing this. Like, I ain't trying to cook for y'all hoes no more. Y'all think it's a joke. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to run my mouth for a living.
Period.
I
So
don't feel
you
no
need to
more.
click, subscribe, and follow.
Like, subscribe, follow, share, tell a friend, tell your mama, tell your daddy. Post it on the blogs, post bald-headed hoes. If y'all feel that way, then that's fine.
Okay?
And
we
that's
would
fine.
love to read y'all hate comments, because that shit cracks us
We need to
up.
figure out how to get to TikTok to like unshadow ban us, because we are shadow banned on
Shadow
TikTok.
ban like
y'all,
every motherfucker.
baby. Because we get the comments and we get the likes, but the views.
We get to a certain amount of views, and they be like, cut them off. Man.
Come off.
Right.
Come off.
Yeah.
The comments can be going crazy. The likes can be going crazy. Because I know the percentages and we be having the percentages right. But it just won't, they don't want us there.
Yeah.
They don't want us there.
TikTok not fuck with us.
So we might have to reset our TikTok because we trying to figure this out, y'all. Because you know, Miss Mama's need. I can't be standing up in the kitchen no more. I'm done. I don't want to sling no more pants. I don't want no more chicken and waffles. No more shrimp and grits. I love y'all.
I'm
But
trying to leave
no.
my career fields too.
Okay.
Period.
We going to big and better.
I don't want to do hair no more. I don't want to do nothing else. That's nothing else. And that's just that on that. Okay. I probably will open my books up for the summer though. So Hair by Red, summer 2023. Holla at me.
Okay.
Only. Never mind.
Mm.
Yeah.
Are you old? Where you?
I was just gonna say.
You gotta know when to hold.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just hit my
Book
inbox
her.
and we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all, summer, we're gonna have more fun this summer than we did last summer, because last time we was talking all that talk. We talk all through the summer.
Big boy
But
shit.
what I can say is though, y'all, the difference is this year we have at least tried to step out a little bit. We've gone out more times, even though we haven't gone out a lot. It's more than what we did, what we was doing. Like, so we've been like kind of poke our heads out and be like, anybody out there? You know what I mean? Like, what's it looking like? Is it hot out there yet?
Right.
Are the streets talking?
I think we've done a pretty good job so far. Yeah, I definitely want to be outside more though.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
we're trying to keep that up. We're trying to keep that up. Like, the slack and say, guys. The slack and say, guys. What else? Yeah, I'll keep that under wraps for a while. But yeah, y'all.
I want to know that.
The streets ain't talking about nothing else. I don't think we got y'all Taylor in daycare. How you doing? My baby in daycare. And they said she a bully.
And that's a lie.
And they said today again, her dad put her to the school and to pick her up, and she was actively bullying someone on the playground because she wanted to ride the swing, but he was riding the swing she wanted to ride. And Taylor's very particular.
Oh, absolutely.
She wanted to ride the swing. There was another swing open, right?
But that's the one
next to it. But I ride this swing.
Right. It's
daily.
mine.
I daily get on this.
So you get on that
and
one.
you're gonna get on this one today. And so Taylor said Tyshawn bit her.
Not Tyshawn.
And that's his name, little motherfucker. Bit her. And the teacher said, well, we didn't see Tyshawn bite her. And then he's like, oh, well, Tyshawn has scratches on him. She checked Tyshawn's body, trying to say that, oh, he has scratches on him. So Taylor don't scratch, first of all. She going for the jugular. Don't try about girl. She's not a scratcher. She's like,
right.
Okay. Be very clear.
She gonna say that. She gonna do it first.
Okay. My girl putting them up. I'm trying to tell you. Taylor, like, can I slap you? Like, she don't scratch. She's not a scratchy kind of girl.
Yeah.
She might pinch you and she plucks, but scratches, no. So that I won't have. So then her dad was like, so was they the only kids fighting? And the lady was like, oh no, everybody was fighting, blah 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 blah. Oh, okay. So like, don't try to single my daughter out. But Taylor didn't have a bite mark on her, but she said she got bit. Now I don't know if he bit her lightly or if Taylor just knows he's a biter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she's like, nah, that little motherfucker bit me. So that's why I did this. But she ain't known she may stretch the truth a bit. But all I'm saying is, she is not the only person at fault here.
Okay,
and
period.
They need to supervise those kids more, is all I'm saying. I'm ready to pull her out of there. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's cool, but I need to elevate my baby. It's a little too...
Do you want to send her to like a private...
I just need a little more bourgeois.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now for the price.
Yeah.
I am not complaining. There are not many. There are several daycares in the city that's charged that same price, and I'm pretty sure it's the same amount of kid. They're babysitters. They're not teachers. These hoes be babysitting. They be there with scarves on. Okay, and Chinese slippers, Chinese sandals. It's that kind of environment. But you know what I'm saying? They talk to the kids rough and tough, but they have good hearts supposedly. I don't really know. Her teacher, never mind. This love of my baby, you know what I'm saying? Show her what she need to be shown. If not, I will be putting a candid camera in the classroom the next time I go in there to catch, with a speaker to catch everything on video. Okay.
Get her one of those little kid watches that's like an Apple Watch so you can hear.
I need to listen in and see what's going on. But I don't some stuff I don't even want to know. What you don't know won't hurt you kind of person.
Okay, yeah.
In life in general.
Me too. So
I don't want to know.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Don't tell me nothing. Don't come confess shit to me. Take that shit to your grave.
If you outside, you having fun, you with your people, and y'all, you know, please don't tell me that. Oh yeah, it was a big
charge.
You should have thought it, man.
I told him no.
She did a split. Her whole ass came out.
I recorded a video. I put it on my close friends.
You want it? Please don't do that. Who gives a fuck? I don't.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that with you and your homeboys.
Live your life by yourself. Don't try to include me and group me in, and I don't want to be a part of none of that. None of those shenanigans. I don't want shenan or again.
Okay.
With you.
Period.
And with that being said,
this has been another episode of Such a Fucking Lady, the podcast. Peace.
Such a fucking lady.